have to go to the doctor. Oh my god. Well, that's how we're going to start the podcast.
No,
hi guys. Welcome to the Christ. Welcome to the NerdCaveTV podcast. I'm Juwan.
I'm Michael.
I'm John.
I'm Mary.
Swag. Mary's
Swag.
joining us this week.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Jake couldn't. So
Yeah, Jake's...
we had to sit in a scruff.
We had to send in a scruff.
We had to send the scruff squad.
What have you sent to Afghanistan? Scruff.
The Scruff Squad.
In fucking Cards Against Humanity. Something like that.
Oh god.
Yes.
So we have to make that a card.
Yeah.
Scruff Squad.
Well,
No, just scruff. Just
yeah,
like...
scruff. The sheet's right. Oh Christ.
What did we
Oh,
bond the
crap.
Afghanis
Oh
with?
god. Alright,
Are you alright?
Yeah,
Wait.
the sheet for the cards against you.
Fuck!
Well, that's okay. Got to print out a new one.
Anyway, so we got some stuff to talk
Yeah,
about.
we got some stuff to talk about. It is the 29th of August. What has happened this week?
A lot of stuff.
Amazon bought Twitch. Thank God.
Yeah, right.
Thank
Fuck
God.
Google.
I mean-
thank God this
mean-
happened.
You know, we're technically employees of Twitch, so we're kind of all like, yeah, over here. Because if Google had bought it, I think I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have
I'm
deactivated
not sure
my
how
account.
Amazon is going to
Amazon.
work with Twitch.
Yeah.
I was shocked because I thought Google was gonna buy Twitch, and then it was like Amazon.
Hey.
I'm like, I can't see Amazon doing anything like
Right.
Twitch. Then Google, on the other hand, I could.
Yeah, they have YouTube.
Yeah.
So now they're kind of like competition for each other. And did you know? I'm pretty sure Amazon paid less than what Google was going to pay.
They did.
Because
It
they
was,
liked Amazon's ideas better than Google's.
Yeah, well,
because they know from
They
experience.
also know that they weren't selling Twitch to Nazis.
Oh, well, yeah.
This video's getting taken down real quick.
He said the short version of what I was gonna say is like from a market point of view, they know what Google did to YouTube and what they're doing to the internet, forcing everyone to go use Google Plus.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and it's
Right.
terrible.
So think about it. You're gonna have Google Plus on Twitch. That's gonna be annoying as hell. So
Although it might make the camera system a lot better. In hindsight.
okay.
Well,
now-
hindsight's 20. Well, you know how like instead of like, especially if you're using a Mac, you gotta use the Adobe encoder and
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
twist and stuff. Well, you might be able to just access that through Google Plus or something.
That would be interesting.
But- Hindsight's always 20/20, right?
I just don't see what Amazon's gonna do with Twitch because Amazon doesn't have any
They,
kind
aren't
of
they coming out with a console?
You can shop while you broadcast.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I just don't
You're
see.
playing a game? Buy the game here. Amazon.
I just don't. It's hard for me to see Amazon and Twitch together. Google and Twitch, yes.
Here's
Right.
here's the
Anything
thing.
else? It's just I don't know where they're gonna go
I think
with it.
I think it was like Amazon's more like market friendly, but like
They
Google,
are more.
Google's like corporate heavy, and they're like
Google's Nazis.
Yeah.
They're the Nazis.
Yeah, I would agree with
I had a
that.
horrible thought. What if GameStop bought Twitch?
What if GameStop just went away?
No, because
Well, Mary would be out of a job.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But
Lose
here's
my
my
mind.
What happened to? Do you remember when GameStop was like, "Yeah, we're gonna sell phones from now on"? What happened to that?
They
Do you know what
stopped.
happened to that?
No. It's just
They-
used phones.
Did you
No,
work
no,
there?
no,
Not
no,
even
no,
anymore.
no.
It's just iPods
it's,
now.
Really?
No, there's phones. They actually
phones?
have their own, like, they use Net 10. And Net 10 is, like, garbage. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
it's garbage. And the phones, if you do buy a phone through GameStop, you're wasting your money. Because you're paying $300
Yeah.
out of pocket
You
for
might as
a
well-
used phone.
Yeah.
When you can get a new phone for maybe a couple bucks more, or take a contract. Most people obviously use a contract. Nobody
Right,
uses.
I recommend.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna buy a phone straight out
I
unless
recommend
you're
Virgin
rich.
Yeah.
I hate having a contract.
Speaking of phones and Amazon, this is actually funny because the Amazon Fire, that's actually making
Yeah,
waves in the
I
market.
have been hearing about that. Yeah.
So maybe that's why they made a move for Twitch, so they can move more into like the media.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
yeah,
like virtual media.
sounds like it. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So I mean, okay.
with go ahead, Scruff, because mine's is like kind of another subject.
yeah, here's the thing. Like I see it as like a chance for them to compete more with Google. And then, Amazon's going to come out with, like, better phones than the Google phones that were out. I mean,
Yeah.
I hope.
because I had a freaking Samsung Gem that was powered by Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
No, I
laughing.
gotta admit, I gotta take that back because I have a Nexus tablet powered by Google.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great tablet.
Yeah.
great tablet.
But their phones are shit.
Oh no, I would never get their phones. I'm
It's all about
only
that Microsoft
iPhone.
Surface swag.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want one.
No.
Sexy.
Oh god.
I have
the
one.
Windows phones are so.
No, it's a
No,
tablet.
No, the Windows
Oh,
Surface
the
tablet.
tablet.
The Surface, like the laptop
Big
tablet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did
Sexy.
see those. I was actually thinking of
Sexy.
wanting
I
one
love it.
when I
I
get
love
money.
Two out of the 4 right here.
And I have
How
How much?
I-
What was it?
I have
800?
more.
That's a lot of
I'm not-
money.
that's
I
not
have
much right
both an iPad and a.
Why?
No.
Everybody has an
Sell
iPad.
one.
Too much pressure. No, and a Surface, and I'm like, what is this? Like, they try to give you a little keyboard attachment and everything, make it look all
Yeah,
nice. Try to
yeah.
turn it into a laptop. I'm like,
Yeah,
you can't run Adobe Photoshop on an iPad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta admit that I did see that. I would love to get one of those.
Plus that kickstand. I mean, you can literally
Oh
have
yeah,
it like
that's pretty neat. Yeah.
leaning up like this. Like if I can make it. Like,
And it
right
does come with like $200 worth of software. Like it gives you the whole
That's pretty
Microsoft Office.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, you didn't know that? You get Word, Excel, PowerPoint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's expensive.
Wow, I
dude.
need it.
Dude, it's on there. I'll show you when we're done.
Thank you.
Wait, you
Thank
have
God.
one?
Yeah, I have
Yeah, we
Surface.
both have.
Yeah, they both have
How
one.
much were they?
Mine,
You can get them for like $700, but like
Not
if you
so much.
if you need, well, I mean, you ain't gonna get it for like $200.
It's
God,
like
no.
I feel.
Because I mean, it is a laptop.
Yeah.
It's just you can take
It's
the keyboard
portable.
off.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, you can put it in your.
I get.
Well,
Because I have a
that's a
freaking
big,
Mac,
big-
and I.
Yeah. Okay.
So do I.
don't
I'm
worry,
like,
we all have, well, except Mike, have Macs.
Mike means
Yeah,
I
I will
would like to get one
I will-
when I get more money.
only own a Mac for music. That's it.
and probably
And I will buy my PC first before I buy a Mac.
Mm-hmm. And your PC, well, you can
We'll
buy
do
like
more
3
than
PCs.
yeah. We'll do.
You can
more.
buy 3 PCs before you buy a Mac.
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
much.
I got my Mac for a good price now,
Mhm.
considering how much a
Student
Mac
prep
is.
Student.
Student, other discounts.
Yeah.
It was like $700
God.
I mean that's
for a
pretty
Mac.
sure.
That's great.
I got rated
Yeah.
by Apple.
But,
Always. Yeah, you
I
have to send it
think
back.
actually you can get like
Not
the Surface
sent back, I got
One, which is
cleaned
what
up.
I have. I think it's like less than $500.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's-
sure.
I would.
Or
I
you
I mean,
the
it's
Surface
better than
deals.
a Mac.
I
will
mean,
say
I
that.
make with my new job, I'll be making like 200 every 2 weeks.
I could play like
Save
World
up.
of
But
Tanks
I have so
on
much
a
shit.
Surface.
Yeah, I mean, the only
I mean,
downside
it's
is
super low.
It's
Oh
so-
yeah,
yeah,
but
super
you
low quality,
don't
but I'm
freaking
smiting
get
and
like
stuff.
Steam and shit. I would just get a Windows, a regular laptop.
Yeah, the only downside if you get the RT, which is what I have, you
Mhm.
can't like download anything from the internet or, and it,
Ugh.
yeah.
Oh
like
no,
that-
hell no. I
No,
don't.
mine's I got World of Tanks on it. I got
Yeah,
Steam
he has the upgraded
Wait,
version.
you haven't added me yet. Add me, kid.
on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Or on World of Tanks.
Oh, yeah, I got
Because
it.
I have no friends on World of Tanks.
Neither
I
do
got
I.
to tier 7, all German tanks by myself with no friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
I got like
Swag.
beat today.
Solo player.
The only problem is the screen's so small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway, back to Twitch though.
It's good.
I mean, right after news broke that Amazon takes Twitch, Twitch shuts down
By
by Lizard Squad.
hashtag.
I
Now
think it was 2 days after that happened.
It was
Yeah.
during the
it was like in the
it was the
middle.
night you were streaming.
It was the night you were streaming.
I don't know. That whole week I was
Like,
out of
Right.
Twitch.
area, so I
Twitch.
don't know
It was
what
like the news broke, and then like a day later, Twitch got shut down. Now, it was by a company named Lizard Squad. Everybody on that
They
thought
aren't
it was-
really a
Google.
company.
It's just like a group
It's
of
like a
They're
group
hackers.
just
of
a group
hackers.
of kids, from what I saw.
But what I'm thinking is Google probably went out and contracted them because they
Yeah,
have to be
I mean,
butthurt.
Facebook
They
did
have
that.
to be butthurt.
Facebook did that. If someone like broke into like Facebook or like could change something with like that, they had no authorization. They like hired him. I've heard that happen a few
Yeah,
times.
see,
Who is it? Somebody. Oh, fuck. Somebody got hired to. I think it was Blizzard recently.
Mhm.
A hacker got hired to Blizzard. It was just happened maybe like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I mean, this could be. That's what they probably might have been trying to do. They hacked PSN, Xbox Live, Twitch,
No,
what?
they were.
Or no,
they were going on about this whole ISIS, the whole ISIS.
Oh, ISIS.
thing.
Oh,
They were saying they
Fucking
were
over
like
that.
from ISIS and shit.
I'm so
they were
tired
They
of it.
were just doing it to get attention. They weren't
Yeah.
trying to. They just were a bunch of idiotic kids who think they're cool. and they're little punks, and this is the only thing they could think of is by hacking and claiming their ISIS. I mean, it's so easy, sadly. It is so easy to hack PlayStation Network. I couldn't do it, obviously, because I don't want to, and I don't have the technology to. But hacking PlayStation is easy. It's really easy.
We should talk about what DDoSing is for a minute. It's basically just sending a lot of information to a single server.
And then you get like a denial of service.
Yes, and it literally like crashes, and you just can't get on websites or applications. Or
Yeah, because I think Google might have contracted them, so now Google has thugs.
What else is
Google has more thugs now.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
instead of black,
you
they
came to
wear
the wrong
those
neighborhood.
the stupid Google colors.
The way the Google colors run through the neighborhood.
Yeah,
No,
watch.
I
You got one dressed in blue, one dressed in red, one dressed in yellow, one dressed in
But I
green.
mean, should people be afraid of Google now? Because I mean, they are some kind of a superpower.
Honestly, no, I'm not afraid of Google. I'm afraid of the government, not Google.
Google is
Google's
the
Google's working for the government. They're not the government.
The only thing
Yet.
I like from Google is Google Fiber right now. Because like Verizon and Comcast are pretty much like corporate giants, and they're buying everything they can, every ISP they can, and Google Fiber is just, I've heard so much better. Like Gus from Rooster Teeth has it, and he says he downloaded like Titanfall in like 5 minutes.
Really?
Wow.
That was like what, 50 gigs?
Damn.
Like 5 minutes. He said it's so incredible.
Yeah, but we probably won't get that for
Yeah, we're not getting, like, Austin fully doesn't have it yet. It's like where he lives.
Oh, he got
Well, he
lucked
certainly
out.
should.
Yeah,
Fiber.
yeah.
He lucked out.
And ISPs have the money to do it, but they're not going to. For whatever reason. They just don't give a shit about us.
Because it's an oligopoly.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh,
yeah.
right. But of course, then you also have Comcast and Verizon beating down your throat. And then they're gonna come out.
And then
they're gonna come out. Hey, we got these great deals where you can do a
Trust me,
triple play for $2 a month or something.
I have the most ghetto internet possible, and I'm trying to find myself a new internet service because I can't take it.
Right.
Because my parents are cheap asses. I use RCN. Anybody here know
Never
RCN?
Yeah, I had RCN when I used to live in Ridley.
Wasn't it awful?
Yeah, the cable was awful and the internet was worse.
Yeah, I know, and I've been dealing with that for whatever.
It's like, I don't know, it's a little...
Is it like a dish? It's like dish?
No, it's actually cable.
Yeah, it's actual cable.
It's just, they don't have it around here, so because we're all used to being butt raped by Comcast without
Yeah.
Verizon, but, you know, back when I was in, like, Ridley for, like, a little while, I had RCN.
Yeah.
God.
It's awful, and I tried to tell my parents, like, I gotta get it.
Like
I can't do it. I can't take it anymore. It's god awful. It takes. You were even there. It took me how long to download Black Ops?
That's right.
Because
She downloaded a little DLC from Black Ops 2. It literally, in 2 hours, was at like 30%.
Yeah. That's
It
how
was
bad my
bad.
internet
God
is.
awful.
I actually have been using this little thing that I got from Verizon to get like it
It's like
was
a hotspot?
the hotspot
Oh,
thing.
the
I had to
little
use it
Wi-Fi?
down the short. And I've been using that, and it's probably way over the limit.
Oh, right,
Because I
yeah.
can't use my internet because it's so crappy. It's awful.
Personally, I would only I don't watch TV anymore, and like ISPs know that, and net neutrality. Has anyone else felt the effects of net neutrality being demolished? If you're watching a video, will it just not load? Because that has
Yeah.
happened to me a lot.
Yeah.
Especially with, like, Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if someone posts a video, and you,
Yeah.
like, you scroll
Oh,
along,
yeah.
you got that
It
stupid
takes forever.
crap. Now it's like, it might be something you're interested in, you're like, and you're waiting like 30 minutes for the video to
It's
play, and you're like,
so bad.
by that point, you're out of interest in the video.
And-
then with YouTube, don't get me started.
Netflix is going up against ISPs now.
Yeah.
What did you see that? I forget what exactly it was. God, skip that.
I mean,
That
like,
was-
they were really
Netflix-
going against Verizon.
Yeah, like Netflix.
Oh.
Netflix recently came out and said
Yeah,
they're
like,
boycotting
You
Verizon.
no, like if you can't. It's something like if you have Verizon, you have to pay for Netflix. You have to pay extra for Netflix or something like that. You have to pay like extra.
Well,
They
here's
got
the
my
idea.
accounts free.
Here's the idea of what net
Or
neutrality.
no, if you start a Netflix account, you have to pay more than before.
This is the idea of the
I'm not
highway
gonna pay
lanes for the internet. Say you want to go on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or something like that. you'd need to pay this much.
Hashtag Mike's
If-
Tumblr.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
First
Yeah,
rule about
I saw
Tumblr:
that
do
today.
not talk about Tumblr.
Oh god.
Second
Especially
rule
Mike's
of Tumblr: do
I
not
saw
talk
it.
about Tumblr.
Yeah, I saw
Well,
it.
Especially
my
Mike's
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Where shit goes down.
Yeah,
A
right.
lot of shit.
What was I saying? Fuck, lost my train of thought.
You were saying like if you want to go on Facebook or Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Say you want to go on Twitch, YouTube, anything like that. More money. Say you want to watch Netflix, more money. Like, it's basically gonna be like. You ever played like fucking Angry Birds or something where it's like, hey, buy more. You know, it's like
Yeah.
microtransactions out
yes,
the ass.
like-
It's gonna be sort of
It's
like
like free to play games, but they're never free to play.
Yeah.
Oh no.
that's most mobile.
The guy was like, I gotta
mobile
play
games.
Candy Crush and Bubble Witch, whatever.
Franium bullshit.
Yeah, and like,
Dude,
oh,
I
Okay, let's-
spent.
let's-
There was this game called Game of War or something like that, and I at least spent $100 on it
Yeah.
because I was obsessed with this game. It was like almost like Civ, really good.
Cool. When I was younger, I was like 3, 4, 5 years ago. So, had my old iPhone, like one of the iPhone 2 or something. Yeah. And I had this jet game. It was like a jet game. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh yeah.
I spent at least $200 on that game, like illegally.
Illegal.
It was on my mom's account. So I was like-
Did she ever find out?
Yeah, I got yelled at.
Because that happened to me before when I was younger, and I spent like $100, and I got thrown out of my house. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Like they were so pissed at me. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
That's why I stay off of iTunes.
iTunes now, like I had this problem. You have to connect your credit card now,
Yeah.
which
Yes.
is really annoying.
No, you've always had to do that, but there is a glitch.
No,
I know.
like I wanted to download like a free app. It said put in your credit card. I was like,
Oh
fuck you.
yeah.
Fuck that.
You know, there's a glitch around that, so
Oh.
I've been meaning to get around to. There's a glitch. You
Yeah.
have to look it up. You have to download some game or something, and gives you the option that you can change your payment to free or something like you don't have
Okay.
to, or none. So
Okay.
it's a glitch. I don't know if they patched it. It was a while ago. Most likely not because they're
Okay.
stupid.
That's right.
Alright, so back to Twitch.
Twitch.
I'm just glad that Google didn't buy it because with the VOD, if Google had bought it with the VODs, and you were saying with like game music, even
Yeah.
in-game music,
Mhm.
they were gonna get muted.
Yeah.
And
30
yeah,
minutes.
30 minutes.
If you played one song, 30 minutes, audio just muted.
And I remember back in the day, like when Google first started doing that, like you would have to put in like the crap music that they had. That
Yeah.
you
Oh
would
god,
listen
yeah.
To, like,
The shitty music on YouTube.
Drowning Pool. Where
I
every
like
video,
Drowning Pool.
yeah, well, yeah, it's a good song, but every video you click on, it'd be the same
Yeah,
song.
oh,
And
yeah.
like I'm getting sick of it. But you had commented on something once. You said
Yeah.
that music should be heard.
I commented on Boogie298's video, got a shitload of likes. It was basically saying that the idea that music is such that music shouldn't be heard. It really annoys me. Like, I'm a musician, but I am shit. So, like, if I ever had like a song or an album, and someone, a streamer, put it on his channel and said, here's this guy, check him out, he does this, blah, 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 I would be fine with that. What it is it's the copyright holders,
Yeah.
which is just, they know the music industry is dying,
Yeah.
and they're trying to, cover their asses as much as they can and get as much money as they can before it's gone.
So what happened after that, though? Like when the music industry dies?
Who knows?
Music industry is not well. CD wise, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
Digital, no, it's not gonna die. You can't take away music.
But you're never going to get rid of it, but
It just seems like less and less people are into music nowadays. Like people are like, I don't know, like everyone likes dubstep and stuff.
yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, a lot of the free music is dubstep or like techno. I don't like that. I don't want that on my channel.
Right.
That is pretty much it for free music that isn't copyrighted by anyone. That's free to use for anyone. And that annoys me, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, music meant to be heard, or they wouldn't
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's exactly.
Yep.
You want to dive into the Destiny?
Yeah, I want to dive into Destiny. We never talked about this. We were head over heels for this game when the beta was out.
No.
This fucking game is one of the best I have ever played.
Yeah.
I am over the moon for this game.
I can't wait.
I cannot wait. Less than 2 weeks. I think it's a week and a half.
Week and a half.
Week
Not
and a half.
This week, I think it's like this week, and then I think it's the following.
2 Tuesdays from now.
Yeah, something like that. It's the 14th?
I mean,
It's 9th.
9th, my bad.
Yeah.
I should know that.
Week from Tuesday.
It
Huh?
might.
Week from Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's
week
going to
from
be a midnight release
Yeah,
on
but-
the 8th.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and work that in bits.
I will be working.
Yeah,
No,
hopefully
we'll be
I'm
up
too.
at the.
If I'm not working, I'll come. hang
Yeah,
out with
because
y'all.
we're gonna bring the camera and everything.
Oh, swear.
But because we were head over heels for this game.
Yeah.
But we never talked about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's because
Yeah.
we were so impressed with it that we never talked about
Right.
it.
Nobody was talking about. I found out about this game. I remember
Yeah.
exactly. It was, I think it was E3.
Last year.
Not last year. It was like 2
It
years.
actually-
They've been talking about it for a long time.
Destiny's been like started in 2008.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that old.
It's
Yeah,
been
Destiny's rule because
Yeah.
I remember seeing pictures like from early Destiny when they were like doing Halo stuff. And I was like, oh, new Halo. And you're like,
I said,
They
oh,
were
it's
talking
No,
about this
totally
when
different
Halo 4. They were saying they never said the name Destiny. They never said anything, but they did they put out a couple things, and
It
they're
was-
like because people don't understand that
Project
Halo
something.
4 is not Bungie.
yeah, it's 343.
Yeah.
Don't know that,
Right.
and that's what Bungie was working on when Halo 4 came out was Destiny, and they've been working on it for a while.
And thank God they did.
Thank God they did. But I want
Yeah,
people.
I
to
mean, if the project started in 08, that's when like Xbox was like good games, not like the same games every fucking
They
Oh,
year.
COD?
started. They
Oh,
started
COD? COD's
after
coming out?
Halo 3.
Yeah.
They were prepared. Now, Activision and all that weren't.
Yeah.
You know that's all new. That's new.
That's
but
probably the shooter.
Bungie. That was
Right.
what they've been working on since Halo 3.
Call of Duty might die because of
I don't know.
this game.
Well,
Call of Duty's
it's
not
gonna
dying.
take a hit. It's gonna take a
They're
hit.
not
though.
dying.
Ghost was bad. I will
Ghost
wait
was bad.
for
Ghost-
Advanced Warfare.
They're not. They're gonna die in our gaming the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
But because of all the younger kids that are playing Call of
Yeah.
Duty, that's
It's
where
kind
they
of
get
where they
their
start.
money.
Yeah.
That's where they're
Yeah.
getting their money. They're not getting it from
I just
kids our age.
I just want to be rid of Call of Duty altogether.
And I don't want to be rid of it. They need to
Just make a
revamp
good
it.
one.
They need
Just
to
a good
revamp
one.
it.
As
Now,
long as
maybe
12-year-olds
before-
are in the market, the game's never going to die or change.
As long as 20-year-olds
no,
in the market,
what
Pokemon's
they
never
need to
gonna
do
change
is
either.
what they were going to do before
Speaking of
and
which,
make it more historical. They were going to go to World War I, I think, and then they're like,
Dude.
no, let's make it all
screw Call of
futuristic.
Duty.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you know, I want a World War II game. There's not been a first-person shooter World War II game in a while. I missed
War.
them.
I missed them too.
That was
World
a while
War.
ago.
Yeah, that was a long.
World at War.
long
That was
ago.
when Call of Duty was good. Nobody, you will not go on a Call of Duty now. None of the kids know what World at War was.
Right.
No, none of the kids. Not many kids know what Modern Warfare was.
I
Modern Warfare
remember-
2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. You all know that.
I remember I went into one match and nobody was killing each other because we were all spending time trying to figure out the glitches and what they were. And we're like, are we gonna play this game? And they're like, no, probably not.
Yeah.
But you know, screw Call of Duty. I'm gonna go back to Destiny. We saw something
What's that?
about the dragons.
Oh, Space Dragons confirmed
Oh, yeah.
2014. That will be very interesting.
It's gonna be
to
an
see.
event. Watch.
It's either going to be an event, or it's going to be a final boss at a raid, or it'll be like you can riding Space Dragons confirmed.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god.
This
Fucking
game.
Sky-
No, they're not going to be.
Yeah,
This-
you're probably not going to be able to ride them.
This game is gonna be.
is
It's going to be a revolutionary game.
yeah.
It's gonna
absolutely.
be something that Bungie created, and it's just gonna be there for a long, long time.
Yeah, 10 years.
Now, what they should do is do it the smart way and just make constant updates for it. And not release like a Destiny 2 or whatever.
I feel
They
like they
have
should.
not said anything about that, so right now it looks
Yeah.
pretty good. Now, Activision, knowing how bad they are, they might pull something like that, but Bungie's not going to be happy about
I
it.
think
They're
they
going to probably try fighting it.
As of right now, there are only 2 DLCs planned for that game. One's coming out in December. The other one probably in like spring of next year.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Infinity Ward, look out for Call them out.
Call of Duty MMO.
Call of
Oh,
Duty.
God.
You mean GGO?
Yeah.
No.
When did this
Shitty
happen?
GGO.
Wait,
Yeah, shit,
is this happening?
No. It's
No,
Okay.
no.
Thank God.
I would've been
Fallout,
scared.
I don't know what happens over there with Bell's one.
Oh
I
my
would
God.
have just.
Fallout 4? Wait. Fallout 4 where?
Oh no! We're not talking about this because I'm gonna go on a rant. I'm gonna go on a rant if we start talking about Fallout 4.
Just like
You just want it to be confirmed.
Oh, God damn it.
I've already said it. I've said it thousands of times. All they have to do is get up, take four fingers, hold them up in the air, take a picture of the hands. That's it. That's all you have to do, Bethesda. Probably not gonna see this, but this is all you have to do. Just this. This is all I
That'd be
need.
a good photo.
Wait a minute.
This is all I
Twitter
need.
will crash again.
Just
Lizard
saying
Squad
right now, what if they don't put their logo in
Right.
there? Then it'll be like Gabe Newell holding up a 4.
You mean 3. Gabe Newell for...
No. He doesn't know what 3
No.
is.
If
well,
Bethesda
Build them
holds up,
6.
if Bethesda holds up 4, everybody knows what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be like, oh,
Skyrim, guys!
Skyrim or something.
Oh my God, they're
Elder
Now, there's already been all this shit about it, that it's going to be taking place in Boston. That
Boston.
the
Three Dog's
actor,
coming back.
Three Dog is talking about he's coming back. The
Car's
script
coming
apparently leaked. That got taken off.
And let's not forget Survivor 2020 whatever.
Oh, that was just a bullshit website. That wasn't
2220.
Bethesda. That wasn't Bethesda.
Yeah,
that was
I know.
just some
That was a
kid.
hoax, and I was thoroughly pissed off.
A lot of people. And no,
people-
they're even at E3 this year. People are like, because they're coming out with a new game. I can't remember it. It's like a PC game only. And people were like, this is Fallout 4, this is Fallout 4. And then they're like, nah, this is
That's
a
not-
stupid
no.
PC game we're making. It's like Battleborn.
Oh,
Battleborn!
No, that's not a console.
No.
That's
No.
go-to-go consoles.
No, it's not Battleborn. It's something else. It's some
Right.
game made by Bethesda. If
Okay.
you looked it up, it would come to me. Just look it up.
Bethesda the game.
Bethesda the game.
They just kind of announced it out of nowhere. It's just a
Take a look.
PC only game. They're like, yeah, we're making this, but I think it's ZeniMax and Bethesda, not
Cinemax? Yeah.
Not Obsidian and Bethesda.
Obsidian.
Obsidian's working on a game I'm excited
Obsidian
for.
is worked
What was
on. They
Armored Warfare.
Oh, I think you were
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about that.
Obsidian
I'm
is
excited
their
for that game.
own
I saw-
company.
I
They
saw what you
float.
posted about BDO,
BDO.
the North America.
Oh, yeah! Can't wait for
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Oh
God.
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be great.
Black Desert Online.
Black
Oh my God!
Wow.
gonna
It's
be
coming!
great. It's coming.
What
Wait
is it, like
for
a third person?
It's a third-person MMO, very similar to,
I don't like MMOs.
It's good. MMORPG. It's from South Korea, so you know it's good.
Oh, that must be good.
Oh, that must be.
Look into it, I promise you. Black Desert Online. It's very good.
Meanwhile,
heard
if
of it.
games announced at E3, I'm happy about what they're doing with Mortal Kombat X.
We don't care about Mortal Kombat. It's all
Nobody
about
cares
Destiny.
about Mortal Kombat.
It's all about the Destiny hype in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they-
the
I don't have
I
the
mean,
next gen
honestly-
console.
You don't
I'm
need it
gonna
on the
be
next gen
hated.
console, you
I'm
tart.
gonna be hated.
You can get it on your 360.
Like 3 weeks later.
No, you don't.
No,
No,
you
no,
should have
no.
pre-ordered it.
No.
Yeah, you should have pre-ordered it. You retard.
Yeah.
It's not like you can play with you guys anyway. It's the only reason I
I'm
did it.
buying
Because honestly,
PS4
who am I
Pro.
gonna fucking play with?
Five friends. Me and Mike are in a clan.
Yeah,
No.
2 clans.
3 clans.
Here's the
Wait,
thing.
What's the third one?
what the hell's going on?
About what?
We're yelling at Scruffy now.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't know it's coming out.
Yeah, listen.
I should have
You
pre-ordered
didn't
it.
know it was.
I should have.
I thought it was only for next gen.
No.
No, it's for all the
It's not for
generations.
PC.
It was originally
It was
supposed to be for the
for
PS4.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But
exclusive on Sony consoles.
Yeah, it was. But
Like
they were
DLC wise.
They're like, we can't screw Microsoft, so
Even though they
They
bought
were
them up.
nice enough,
Yeah.
and they did make a good choice because they would lose money. They will get
I'm-
a lot of
I'm-
money.
Don't know if I'm gonna buy an Xbox One.
I already
me
got
and
one.
Jake are on Xbox One.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know.
You don't
I gotta
need,
buy it.
it just sits. My Xbox sits there and collects dots.
So
I don't
does
think
mine.
I've turned it on for like ever. The last game I turned it on was for like Titanfall. I put it in
Last
for
game
2
I turned on
seconds
for
and
was
then I
Forza.
got rid of it. It was so
Fucking
bad.
Forza.
I don't play racing games. Hate them. I just
Yeah,
crash my car.
Forza's pretty bad.
I just know
It
how to
literally,
crash cars.
it's like you're a snail
Yeah,
driving
right.
a
Mike
car.
was driving yesterday.
And when you turn, it's like you're turning a jumbo jet.
Yeah, I would just.
And
It's
then when you
bad.
crash into a car, into the back of their car, your car spins out.
But your spoiler will go.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
That's so funny.
Juan, I have a confession. I pushed back against you.
That makes so much
I'm
sense.
thinking my car just bounced off your car and just like
Yeah, I pushed
had
back
a
against
stroke
you.
or something. in the
Listen,
middle
I
of the
wasn't
track.
letting
Like,
you do that shit on, like, that you pulled on Prague again.
You should have said that.
No, I
I'm
just...
thinking my
I
car
will
just like.
not play a racing game. I can't drive. That's why I hated Watch Dogs. Yes,
Watch
I
Dogs
hated Watch
is-
Dogs.
Watch Dogs
Watch
was
Dogs
bad.
was shit.
It was
Watch
just,
Dogs
I
trash.
remember I was so hyped for that game. I'm like, oh my god, this game looks great. And then I played it, and I'm like, wow, this game
I'm
is
so scared that's gonna happen.
trash.
I'm so scared.
It
What
was-
with Destiny?
I probably won't happen with Destiny because Destiny is
Probably.
gonna be
No,
so
the
big.
only
I hope
reason
it doesn't. Like,
I don't think it's going to be. It might be revolutionary. I don't see myself liking it that much. I think I'll get into it and then just kind of be like, okay, because I'm really picky.
I'm gonna be in it.
The
with
games I'm
gotta
waiting
flop
for
back and
is
forth
The
on
Witcher
consoles.
3. I
Witcher
love
3,
The
yeah.
Witcher. That's one of my favorite series of all time, and Silent Hills. Those two games. Oh, and Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Those games, I'm like, they're gonna be good because I know every
It-
one of their games have been
Metal
good.
Gear looked
Are you gonna
awesome.
buy it?
Destiny, I'm scared is because
Not gonna
if
buy
it
on
was just
3
Bungie,
consoles.
Yeah.
I would have been okay. This is gonna be a good game.
No, I
'cause
mean,
it's
it's
Bungie. It's Activision
because
that I
you're gonna
don't
raise my
like.
character.
Right.
I
People
don't
play
like
with it.
those people. When they put their heads in a game, it's usually bad. From what I noticed.
What if at the end of like you reach like a certain point, and then like you play through like a raid or something, and then they just drop a trailer saying we're making Halo 5. Screw 343.
Who?
That makes
Bungie?
No, they're
Bungie
not
said
doing
that.
that.
They would never do that.
I want them to make Halo again. Like I have
Halo's
nothing,
They're not making Halo.
I have nothing against 343, but it just wasn't Bungie. You can tell.
Yeah, I know.
Tell
Halo
what
4 was
Tail.
god awful.
Tails?
Tails.
Halo
was-
4 was long as fuck.
Halo
was
4 was awful.
Easy.
And you could tell.
It was god awful.
You could tell it wasn't Bungie.
Bungie.
Like when you played Halo Wars, you could tell it wasn't
Destiny
Bungie.
Yeah.
is their new Halo, and that's the only
It's
thing.
Reach.
But the thing is,
It's Reach all over
it's-
again.
Yeah. People.
it's not the same people. It's like it's.
It's ass. Wait, what? No, I don't...
It's
What?
just
No,
nowadays
Oh,
I am a little nervous for Destiny because Bungie. I love Bungie. They make good games, but now with Activision, I don't trust Activision. I don't trust them. Anytime they put their name on something, it's usually bad because they'll be like, "No, you got to do this to get more money."
Hold your hand, kind of deal, or just like.
Yeah,
a game,
and I don't know if Bungie had all what to say, and now they're probably like,
I'm
they're
sure Bungie's keeping
laughing.
a close
But
eye on
Activision's probably
Bungie with Bethesda.
giving gods.
That'd be a good game.
That would be a great
Bungie
game.
and Bethesda.
Bungie
That
with
would be
Bethesda.
interesting.
Destiny, Bungie with Bethesda. Oh my god.
It
My console will catch on fire for all the hours I've logged
I'd
in.
it
break
depends
it on
on
fire.
Bethesda. It depends on what Bethesda we're talking about. There's two Bethesdas. There's Bethesda Game Studios, and then there's Bethesda.
There's Bethesda, Maryland too. Can't
And
remember
then there's Bethesda, Maryland. That's where they
Which is
are
where they're from.
located.
Which is where they're from.
Well,
If
not far
it's
from
I forget which ones are lit. I think Bethesda Game Studios is the people that produce the games, and then there's Bethesda, like the Skyrim and Fallout, and
Actually, Game
They're the
Studios did,
because the Bethesda has been very disappointed lately with their games. They have been,
Hashtag ESO.
but
Oh, God.
Bethesda that
Hashtag
made
ESO.
Skyrim.
God, that was
Yep.
Exactly, ESO.
It was so
That's
bad.
that's an example. Bethesda has not been very good with their games. The Evil Within, I was psyched for that because it was like the guy that did Resident Evil, and I'm hearing bad things about it. I might not get it now.
and the
Since-
Dishonored was shit.
Since
Skyrim was terrible. as
Since the
well.
hype is over and it's been over for a while, I hate Skyrim. Alright, moving on.
Hey!
Hey, I don't hate Skyrim. You hate the Elder
Whoa.
Scrolls?
I don't hate the Elder Scrolls, I just hated
Whoa!
Skyrim.
No, I despise Skyrim in my own ways with 400 hours played on that.
I mean, I guess. I mean, mine's
It
glitched
was
on my
not
Xbox.
as good as Morrowind in Oblivion.
Yeah.
Oblivion
But there
was
was
great.
something about that game that made it addicting as hell. I don't know what it
What?
was.
Definitely.
I remember I
Was
just
I-
always used to dungeon crawl.
Was I the only one that wasn't addicted to that game?
Yes.
I was addicted to it first.
Everybody has been. If everybody has been on.
I had to stop
Skyrim
playing because of
craze.
glitch. I couldn't play.
I am.
I dungeon
I've
crawled the.
been
I don't know what I am now.
every glitch in, but any game Bethesda makes, they hate me because I've always glitched. Fallout 3, I've not been able to 100%, and Skyrim, I've not been able to 100% because of glitches.
Right.
I
Yeah.
can't build my house.
My Fallout 3 just like died
Huh.
and crapped
My-
itself.
I keep falling through an area in Fallout 3. I can't 100% them. But yeah.
If I make another cut here, we're gonna end it. Alright, so moving on from Bethesda, Destiny, Bungie,
yeah.
all that good stuff.
We'll move on to the next topic. It has been happening a lot recently. The act of swatting streamers.
I'm scared.
Yes, we are streamers and we are scared for our lives because I do not want military weapons in my face.
Yeah.
Basically, what's happening is streamers are being swatted by douchebags, rival YouTubers, whatever. It's a bunch of petty, childish nonsense. And they're getting, arrested, midstream, and you see officers, arrested. The most recent one, Kutra, who I follow very fondly. I love the creatures. I've been following them. They got me into this whole thing.
Yeah, wasn't he playing Counter-Strike?
He was playing Counter-Strike.
Like every
ironically.
game you could play.
In the middle of him playing, the terrorists are taking the lead.
The terrorists win.
The terrorists win. Did you see the cop? He was like, what?
Yeah, he looked up and was like, huh?
Huh? What?
There was the thing that bugged me most. There was at least 5 of them in that room at the same time, all with M4s. Now, I'm not going to go fully into the militarization of the United States Police Department, but
Don't
first
forget
of
about
all,
the APC outside probably sitting.
oh yeah, I'm sure they had a tank outside.
Trust me, they lately, in the past couple of years, if any little thing with doing with weapons or going to kill somebody or anything like that, they will come in with fucking assault rifles.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Right.
But in the video, you can tell because he's like, oh god, I think we're getting swatted.
Yeah, he was like, literally, because it has happened before them. It has happened before, but they didn't get swatted before. But they did get the police called on them before. When they had houses. The creatures had 3 houses prior to them buying this office where they now work. They all are in apartments and they go join this. They work at the office. Someone called them, their last house, someone called the police on them they were doing a short, and I forget what it was, but they had the police called and they sorted it out. But Kutra is very aware of streamers being swatted. White Boy, we're not sure if he was swatted or if someone had called, someone knew, but he had a shitload of pot on him. I told you guys about it. Hopefully things get sorted out with that. He's back home, he made bail, he's streaming again, he can't talk about it, his lawyer said not to.
Probably traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says he really wants to talk about it, but he says he can't. Because everyone, when he first started streaming, when he got back, everyone was like, what happened, what happened? People were donating, what happened, what happened? And he's like, I cannot talk about it. But Kutra is playing Counter-Strike Wednesday, it's Friday today, and someone, I believe, had said he had killed 2 co-workers and he was holding hostages. Granted, that is
Bullshit.
Well, the cops did not know that. I will give them that.
Yeah.
But they were like, when the cops, are so verbally, they have to, rule authority. But the fact that there was 5 of them in the room, all with M4s, I want to get back to that. Why would you have an M4 in an office building? Why don't you have a shotgun or an MP7 or it's a little sub?
It's all about money.
CQB.
Yeah.
It's money.
CQB, yeah.
And not only that, he was already getting down to the ground.
Yeah, he had his hands up. They were under
They
the room.
took
He had
him
his
by
hands up.
the neck and slammed him into the ground. What are they going to do if they broke his neck?
I hope. Well, I don't think James and Jordan are going to sue because I don't think they can. But they were a little rough. It took 3 guys to get him down. One was like standing on him, don't you fucking move, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But-
they didn't know what the hell was going on.
Jordan he got up and he's one of the nicest guys. He was smiling like during it. And the officer was like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" And I was like, "Wow, really?" And like,
So
the police are mean people. Trust me.
the police have definitely changed.
The story
over the last few
is
years.
they called the cops on them, rival YouTubers.
Yeah, that's what
called
Jordan
the cops
said.
on them, saying that he had killed 2 co-workers.
Yeah, that's what Kuchar had reported.
And this goes back to our last podcast that we did on Mike and Jake Gaming that didn't air yet. The whole thing of don't start a YouTube now.
Yeah.
Because things are getting so out of hand that now it's like you don't know what to do. Do you make one and you try to make a business off the internet? The bad part is people are starting to like us now.
Yeah.
And with that, if we get like popular, now I'm afraid someone's gonna call the cops and say like I killed like 7 children and we're going to be coming down here to stream one day, and the cops are going to, Brookhaven cops are going to come and go, get on the ground! I'm going to be like...
Trust me, I don't need no cops coming back in my life.
And I already got 3 strikes against me because I'm dark-skinned. So
Oh, dear God.
I'm already going
Wait,
to
you're
jail.
unarmed. Oh, dear God.
Oh, God, I'm going to get Trayvon.
No.
Damn it.
You're going to get whatever happened to that kid. I don't know the kid's name.
Oh,
Ferguson.
no, we're not going
We're
there.
not going there. We're not going there.
Some black guy, he made a video and it went viral. He called this number. He's like, watch what happens when you call this number. He's like, you reached the White Knights of the KKK. I was like,
fuck! Damn!
I went through this whole message. I tried to find a video again so I can call the number.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find the video. I don't know if like Facebook made the person take it down and shared it.
Right.
It was just so funny. If you go on their website, whiteknightskkk.com, look, I'm plugging for the KKK.
Yeah, why are we
guys.
talking about this?
Dear God.
I'm talking about this.
Well, we're going to get swatted.
Anyway, all right, I'm done. Go ahead. I forgot.
The Rooster Teeth talked about it on the patch yesterday, and they made a very good point. The fact that you say this is a place of business, we do this, blah blah blah, just as a it's not a warning, but like, hey, we do this, and we're popular. I mean, that might not do a thing, but
No, what needs to happen is, I don't know, the states or something. Because it's becoming a big problem, and the government might have to start taking control. I mean, they're like, oh, gaming, blah, who gives a shit? But this is traumatizing people's lives, and they're not doing anything wrong.
And from the taxpayer point of view, it's a waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
It's all this money. Why
are
they need to figure out a way to trace these calls. They need to make sure these calls are legit because they're spending so much money on this crap.
We need to start back from the root, and people need to give smaller market YouTube channels like ours a chance. And YouTube has to do more to beef it up. So people won't be as jealous and say, look, I'm going to call in the creatures. Hey, by the way, these guys are killing people, slaughtering them in their building.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I remember we were talking yesterday, and Jake said he wanted to grab 10 kids and try to make their dreams come true and bring them on.
Yeah.
But now it's like you're scared because what if we fire a guy and months later here comes the
revenge.
national, either he comes in and shoots up our building or here comes the National Guard trying to so it's like
that's why they try to stay as secretive as possible. Thanks, kid.
Thanks, kid. Anyway,
moving on.
But I mean, I don't know. It's like I think if you start back from the root and it's like my plea to YouTube. Give us smaller market channels a chance. If I went on Smosh every day or at least comment because I'm one of the top people, I said, hey, can you give a shout out to that channel? Just do it. It's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Same thing if I went on Twitch. I went on Swifters. He's a big guy on Twitch. He's the guy I watch. Hey, give us a shout out. I was like, no, just do it. It's not gonna kill you.
Well, then everyone's gonna be like, give me a shout out, and that's a lot of people.
They're gonna get a lot of people telling him this shout out. He's not trying to be a dick. There's
he just
so
doesn't
many
want
people.
that stress.
Yeah, you don't want the stress, but
He
still,
would have to do a whole video of just streaming shout outs.
Everybody is so into the norms for their channels. You got PewDiePie, Rocket Jump, which used to be Freddie W.
Yeah.
Smosh, Fred's back now.
Markiplier.
Well, only 2 of them are freaking incredible. Well, Markiplier too.
Markiplier.
I love his voice. I'd trade anything for his voice. He has a great voice.
I don't know. I'd trade anything for Syndicate's voice. Syndicate. We got to add him too.
Love Syndicate.
The creatures. You got all of these guys. you know, and
They
everyone's
started back in
it,
the early days.
so did I, but I got nowhere. But you know, you know, you got everyone's so into their norm that no one wants to break out and try a new channel. So you have to bust it for months, and then when you finally catch fire, you have to keep going. You can't stop. And that's the whole problem with this whole thing.
That's the bottom line.
And then you get swatted.
Yeah, then you get swatted.
Months
And
later.
it really, I'm sure it fucks with your head.
Yeah, because now you're terrified every day.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
walking
terrified.
down.
Yeah.
Every cop you see walking down the street, you might flinch or.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's what we need,
Oh, I
people to be
know.
afraid of the cops even more.
You're right.
Dude, I'm afraid of the cops. I don't like them.
My dad was a cop for 38 years, and he is very displeased with how a lot of counties are dealing
Like
with
every
stuff.
time we go in the Wawa and I get stared at by a whole bunch of cops, I'm like scared. They're gonna whip out their guns and throw me on the
Right.
floor like you're going.
You're
to jail.
resisting. It's like
You're resisting arrest, man. I'm just trying to go in there and buy
Dude,
them
I've seen
snap.
some of the videos. It's so bad.
It's terrible. It's
So
just.
Next podcast,
I mean-
we're gonna talk about America.
And how bad
Well,
it is.
No.
actually, I've
Yeah,
been threatened, based near gunpoint by the freaking owner of a business.
Next time you won't jump the fence.
Yeah, don't jump
will
the
you?
fence,
Don't
kid.
jump the fence.
You
kid.
jumped the fence.
I don't care who
Dumbass.
said I jumped the fence and it's okay.
My
Fence-
boss sent me there.
I don't care. Locked fence means no go. Open fence means welcome. How may we help you? Locked fence means if it was in the ghetto, you would have got shot. No questions asked.
Actually, we owned all the cars back there.
It doesn't matter. You would have got shot. No questions
You
asked in the
don't.
ghetto.
Yeah, trust me, you don't.
You know.
From experience.
Don't give a fuck. Don't
It-
threaten my life because I'm fucking doing something.
No,
Go manage your
no,
business.
they
Call the cops
don't.
on me.
I see
You
your
don't care.
point, but you know, with that whole thing, it was a locked fence. You know, I don't care if your boss or Joe or Bob or Ryan or whoever said jump the fence. I'd be like, look, I don't feel comfortable jumping the fence. Can you either A, send someone else over, or can I please do this tomorrow? You know,
It's just terrible. Life
Just,
sucks.
things have gotten terrible.
Yeah.
It's moved to Canada where it was almost legal to beat your wife.
Oh, well. I
But
don't know
anyway,
about that.
no, cops didn't do shit about it. But that's all. I was
The
gonna
cops don't
Who
give
cares?
a
say. They don't give a shit unless it's drugs, so they can get a fucking drug bust.
They don't care, and then they
Oh,
wonder
yeah,
why
that's
they get
another
shot.
topic.
They don't give it.
That's another topic.
Trust me, I've.
They don't give a shit unless they can use their big toys.
They don't care unless they can get a piece of the deal. They can use it towards. But besides us, now that we've said this, we're probably gonna get swatted.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll let it happen.
Swatted by cops.
I don't care. I'll let it happen, dude. I'll wear a shirt to say I got swatted.
Remember, hands up, don't shoot.
Yeah,
Hands up, don't shoot.
I
I'm gonna
swear,
get naked.
I am
If I get
very scared now. This is making me.
if I
very
get swatted,
uneasy.
I'm gonna be in the room naked. But why are you naked? So you can check every part of my body.
Yeah.
You can't say
I'm
pat
unarmed.
Take your skin.
Pat you. I start patting one of my cheeks. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They come
You're
in
starting
and
to like
they
this,
see
aren't
me,
you?
and I'm like, I'm the crazy girlfriend. Haha.
Swag.
Swag.
Alright.
But yeah, that was this week's podcast.
Yeah, it was this week's
We
podcast.
talked about just about any and everything.
Everything under the sun.
Yeah,
Yep.
especially getting swatted. That's a hot topic. We'll probably
Yeah.
bring that up next time we podcast.
Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it'll happen. Yeah.
It'll probably.
It'll
Hopefully it's not
probably
someone I
happen.
know. If syndicates get swatted,
Well,
I'm mad.
if Syndicate gets swatted, it's gonna be a riot.
Dude, he's gonna. Oh my god. He'd probably be like,
It's
yo,
gonna be
this
so
shit
bad.
is not cool.
It's gonna be so bad if Syndicate gets swatted because he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Very chill, mate.
Well, anyway, I'm John.
Anyway, I'm Juan,
I'm Mike.
I'm Mary.
and we'll see you guys next time.